Well, most of the learners and viewers, I would like to say some things about these topics, real numbers and inequalities with the criterion question. Criterion question is many kinds of question and solve their many criterion. Its uses this the formula and system and the patterns. Lot of videos are watching. You have to clear this the system and clear this the rules. So firstly, I want to solve these questions. Are number 1, minus 6 less than or equal x and less than or equal minus 1 is absolute values of psi. Absolute values, that means you have to memorize minus 6 and minus 1 divided by 2, that's a minus 7 by 2. So that implies minus 6 plus 7 divided by 2 is less than or equal x less than or equal minus 1 plus 7 divided by 2. That's why minus 12 plus 7 divided by 2 less than or equal x less than or equal minus 2 plus 7 divided by 2. So that implies minus 5 divided by 2 less than or equal x less than or equal 5 divided by 2. It's totally clear and the system. So I think this system are totally workable and clear this the process. So that's why is the real numbers is the real numbers. So that's the formula, minus r plus x is less than plus r is the same way. So that's why minus 5 less than or equal 2x less than or equal 5. So it is used to things. This is the sum of problem, 7 divided by 2 and 7 divided by 2 and 7 x plus 7 divided by 2. So that's why is 7. So that implies 2x plus 7 modulus less than or equal 5. Less than or equal 5. It's also required. It's also required the absolute values. Absolute values. So this is the answer or proved. It's the first math solution and we have to clear this the process and clear this the system. So I think we have to solve this the number 2. Number 2 is 1 divided by f of x is modulus less than greater than or equal 3, whereas x is not 1 by 4. So that's why 1 divided by 1 minus f of x. F of x, that means 1 by 1 minus 4x. That means 1 divided by 1 minus 4x modulus is greater than or equal 3. That's why we have to deeply thinking 1 by 1 minus 4x modulus is less than or equal 1 divided by 3. Less than or 1 divided by 3, and that's why this is the 1 minus 4x modulus is greater than or equal 3 is the system. It's also system, and you have to system are developed in this the pattern. So that's why minus 1 4x minus 1 is modulus is greater than or equal 3. Greater than or equal 3. So that implies minus modulus, that means plus modulus minus 1 is less than greater than or equal 3. It's clear this is the process and advance day by day. And I think this the systematic way. We have to find out this the 4x minus 1 is modulus greater than or equal 3. So that implies we have to sign in plus. So 4x minus 1 greater than 3. That implies 4x greater than or equal 4. So that implies x greater than or equal 1. X greater than or equal 1, and negative sign minus 4x minus 1 greater than or equal 3. So that implies minus 4x plus 1 greater than or equal 3. So that's why 4x minus 4x is greater than or equal 2. So that implies 4x is less than or equal 2 minus 2. 4 less than or equal minus 2. That implies x is less than or equal minus half. X is less than or equal minus half. So solve it. This is the solve it and line graph. And you have to line graph. So minus half is less than x. That means minus half থেকে এটা is less than. So we have to minus infinity to minus half is the boundary of the limit, and greater than x is greater than. So 1 is infinity. That box is open. So required solution. So the required solution or line graph, required solution or line graph minus infinity and minus half is a union, is 1 is infinity, is the required solution or required system. And you have to graph, line graph. It is so easily and easy way, no problems, I think that. So that's why minus half 0 1 2 0 1 2 3 minus 1 minus 2 minus 3. That's why 0 1 2 3 minus 1 minus 2 and minus 3. So you have to deeply think that minus half. So that's why minus half is this point is minus half, and minus up to infinity, minus up to infinity is a line graph, and 1 is the infinity and 1 is the infinity. These the lines. So these the lines are minus up to minus half to minus infinity to minus half, and 1 to infinity is the line graph. So it's also line graph. It's also line graph. So that's a result and answer. So you have to clear this the system and clear this the process. Okay, you have to clear.